Question is no more whether to use AI or not. The real question is how do you safeguard your sensitive data before it gets ingested by the LLMs? People inadvertently or consciously for various reasons might give their sensitive data to LLMs, and nobody knows what the LLMs can do. The power of LLMs is beyond the comprehension of even the veterans in generative AI industry. So the only question is how do we stop our sensitive data from getting into LLMs? So this is the space where Protecto adds value with its product. So we will quickly have a look at the masking API and the unmasking API of Protecto, how it helps the user in preventing the sensitive data from reaching the LLMs. So we have a quick workflow here where there's a chat prompt node where we will input a query, just like how a typical user would give a query with sensitive data, and then that will go to Protecto's masking API. We will see how it masks the sensitive data, and then that will be fed into LLM. Gemini LLM is the one we are taking now for demonstration, and whatever is the response that is extracted, and because the LLM was fed with the input that contained the masked inputs in containing some tokens, the response would also contain tokens. So it's imperative that we extract the masked text and then use Protecto's Unmask API to get back the original, the response in original shape in a way that is comprehensible to the user. So this is the typical workflow we're going to see now, and quickly I will open the chat and I'll give a sample prompt. Let's say my credit card got blocked and we are giving a sensitive data like name on card, card number and CVV, etc. So I will use this query as an example for this demonstration purpose, and I'm giving the query in the chat prompt. You can see that it has gone to Protecto's masking API node, and Protecto's masking API is processing that. And after this, the masked content will be fed to the LLM. I think you can see from the green arrows that all the processing has been done and has gone to the next node. So it has gone everywhere properly. Now let's take a closer look. Let's go to the Protecto's masking API node. So the center box shows the masking API details, and the left box is for the input and the right box is for the output. So on the left box you can see whatever the query that the user has given, it has come as a part of chat input. My credit card got blocked with the credit card details, sensitive details, and the API, the masking API, the base URL is here, a vault.protecto AI API vault mask with the bearer token authorization, and we are taking the chat input, whatever the query that came as a part of chat input, we are getting that and placing that within the masking API, and the output is the given user prompt with sensitive data is converted into tokenized safeguarded data. For example, you can see the query is my credit card got blocked and name on card, as you can see the name is not displayed and credit card number is not displayed. All of these have been tokenized so that the downstream LLM doesn't see the sensitive data. Again, once more, you execute to see the flow. Taking this as input, the Protecto masking API works and gives a tokenized prompt as output. So this is the purpose of this masking API of Protecto. And let's open the LLM response. So the LLM we have used here is Gemini 2.5 Flash, and this is the input area, and let's execute and see what is the output. As you can see, because the LLM is fed with mask prompt, the output will also come with the credit card numbers, the expiry date of the card, everything in a tokenized way. It doesn't see the actual data. So this is the real value add that Protecto does. The LLM takes the masked input and gives a response with the tokens, doesn't see the actual sensitive data. Let's go back. Now this extract masked data, let's execute this. Whatever the LLM gave as a response, it has got multiple things, so we are basically extracting the thing that we want, only the response part. And let's go to Protecto Unmask, where the input is card number, CVV, everything in tokenized form. Let's execute. The unmasked thing is shown in the value field, where you can see the card numbers, all these details, revealing the original data to the user. So for the query that user sent, this would be the response. I understand you're requesting to unblock your credit card for international transactions. However, as an AI, cannot directly access or manage your financial account. So it tells what needs to be told. However, all these query and responses back and forth, it all happens without the LLM being able to see the sensitive data of the user. That is the real value add Protecto brings in, and that is the real pain point. Majority of the AI users, AI startup owners, corporates, and all institutions in regulatory industries like banking, healthcare, pharma, everywhere the business revolves around having sensitive personal information, records containing sensitive personal information. So this is the crux of solving the data privacy problems that comes as a supplement to LLM solutions. So with Protecto, it is guaranteed that none of your sensitive data will be seen by the LLMs, and your data privacy is guaranteed.